Hey. When someone gets on, please let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I'm going to go ahead and piss off some people with the everyone tag. As soon as I can find it. Peter says, oh yeah. Keith says, hey Chris. Keith says, send it. Give everyone a chance to get on, and then we'll get started. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good week. Lynn says hello everyone. Mubashir says hello. Peter says let's go. Keith says channel member in the house. Yes. And then he's followed by another channel member in Monari. Some spammer spamming his fucking fiber link on me. Monari says the goat is here. Facebook user says hi. Vicky says Funko Pops. Yes, sir. Keith says busy. Somebody says hi. Somebody says how are you? Somebody says hello. I'm great. If you are showing up as Facebook user and you want to participate in the contest we're going to have in just a minute, you need to go to, and I'll type it in, but you need to go to streamyard.com/Facebook. Lahiro says already spending the weekend. Cheater. Peter says let's do this. Angan says hi. Mohammed says hi. Somebody says looking very happy today. Why, thank you. And this is the link if you are in a Facebook group and want to participate in the contest we're going to have in just a second. And let me bump. I know that go when your body go boom, boom, boom. All right. Pretty good turnout today for short notice. Well, it got to be short notice. BD Design, there's your free plug, says hi. Imal, what's up, buddy? Says hello. At 3:05, we will give away our first giveaway, because that's what you do with a giveaway. Otherwise, they'd have to call it something else. I'm a little loopy. I'm a little tired today. Fuck off with your Fiverr gig. Seriously. Find where that guy is so I can ban him. Unreal how dumb people are. So give me a minute to find Spammy McSpammerson and ban him. Ah, there he is. Wanjiku says, hello Chris, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Facebook user says hello. Naksh says hi. Patwaski says happy Friday, y'all. Alright, we got 1 minute, then we're going to start the first giveaway for some, well, the only giveaway for some legit merch. Facebook user says, hi Chris, love your email newsletter, very helpful. Thank you. We've done very, very well with email this so far this year, and I'm very happy with the way that's going, so I appreciate you you saying that. That was from Elijan. Mohammed, please knock it off. Zubair says, hi Chris, what's up Zubair? Maruf says he is joined. What's up Maruf? Now the ladies will show up. I had that same lava lamp growing up. I played ball in the house and I broke it. My parents were pissed. That's from Atlanta SEO Web. There's your free plug. I bet they were. that classic one would be worth a lot of money now. So, all right, let me go ahead. Hey, what's up, Chris? Chris Chapman. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, and we're gonna give away some Legiit merch because it gets me attention, and because I like you guys to be sharing some Legiit merch. So this will be for anything on this page, whether it's the blanket, the Friends shirt, I wouldn't get the phone case if I were you because it's old, but whatever you want. So let's go to the contest page. And choose today's broadcast. And we are gonna go with guest post. So just start typing guest post, and we'll go for about 5 minutes. And whoever wins will win the Legiit merch item of their choice. I'm not really teaching anything today. We're going over a blog post on guest posting. So I guess there'll be some information on guest posting, but it won't really be me teaching it, even though I'll be the one relaying the information. So just type in guest post. If you are in a, in a Facebook group, go to streamyard.com/Facebook so that you may qualify. Lots of people saying guest post. Good churn out today, although not as good as last week. I guess AI brings the eyeballs. Bro, I'm new. Can you tell me from the beginning what type of guest post? We'll cover the post. We'll go through what he talked about. Sam says, "Sell me this pen. It's AI." That's awesome. 21 entries. We're gonna go for about 2 more minutes. I say about because there's no seconds on the clock. Imamul says he hopes he gets his luck back today. Well, you know, Keith won last week, so it could work. It could happen. You're not doing it right. No, you're not just spamming this. You type it once to enter. You can type it as many times as you want, but no, that's not what spamming is. Sorry, Jamie. But Jamie, make sure that you go to to StreamYard.com/Facebook to authorize it, or else it won't count your entry. But I wish they would fix that because I think it's ridiculous, but they didn't ask me. They should, because I would tell them it's ridiculous, but it's the only way it works. Jamie does a great job with guest posts as well. Actually, I think it's niche edits I got from Jamie. So I think there are some people on today who we're going to be talking about later. In a good way. Not talking about, but talking about whatever. You get me. All right, we got a few seconds left. My Friday was good, Peter. I was a little tired today. Can we get clients? I don't know what Legiit is. I assume you mean Legiit. All right, the last few seconds. I'm going to give it another second because there's still some people that haven't authorized StreamYard because I want them to get a chance to do it. But So we'll go till 311 because that's a good group too. Amber is the color of your energy. Few seconds left. I'm good, thank you, Facebook user. If you've already guessed, you don't have to guess anymore. It won't count your guess twice, and I've gotten whatever attention I'm going to get out of this, so. Few seconds left. No, Charles is not going to be on. We're just going to be reviewing the blog post. That's why I specifically phrased it the way I did. I want to shake hand with Keith. He wins everything. You want to steal his power. All right, and stop. Please stop typing guest post now. Polan, congratulations, Polan. Choose whatever Legiit merch you want and then send a message to Legiit support with what you want, your mailing address, and if it's something that requires a size, let them know what size you need. So congratulations, Polan. Let me go ahead and save that for the support team. That should make you very happy. I did a call with Polan not long ago. And let me stop sharing my screen for a moment. Alright. Why it gotta do me like that? Stopped on me just before, damn it. I actually, there's a button within the settings that says that Sam can't win, and I click that every time to make sure that it does that, to where it looks like you're gonna win, but then you don't. You mad, bro? Let's get started. Alright. I won it a few months ago. If you won, just message support with the date you won and the details of what you want. Alright, let me bring up the post. You didn't receive? Message support and Brittany will help you out with that. See, I'm so good, you gotta do that to stop me. Congratulations, Palan. Congratulations. You forgot the Keith must win button. Alright, let's go ahead and share my screen once more. And let me bring up this too. So we recently have, well, first of all, let me give a little background. I've known Charles for quite a long time, and he's a good friend. He's a great SEO, and you can see he's been nice enough to include a Legiit in his Twitter profile, which has a substantial amount of followers and engagement, and I'll chop that in the chat. So definitely go follow him if you're on Twitter. Great dude, and we're going to cover a guest. I guess he's been a little under the weather, but we're going to cover a guest post that he wrote for the Legiit blog that went live, I want to say yesterday, and see what he had to say. For some reason, it didn't share to Facebook. Oh well, I'll try it one more time. All right. Anyhow, let me close that. Close that. Move that over here. And stop narrating every little thing that I do. Alrighty, so this is the guest post, and ironically, I think that counts as irony. It's Get the Most Out of Guest Post with Charles Floate. So we're going to briefly cover the topics. I'm not going to sit here and read the whole thing to you because you're grown-ups, except for Peter. And you can read it for yourself. But I will cover briefly what he goes into, and then you can read it yourself. And let me go ahead and drop this in the chat as well. And we will see who he picked. And there it is. Legiit.com/blog/best guest post services. Just kidding, Peter. You can see he gives a little bit of here we go. A little bit of background about himself and about guest posting and some various things. He has what he calls ROI-based link building. CEO of Pax and calling out BS in the SEO industry. Having perfectionists and analytical mentalities. He actually has a thread on it where he gives you a formula, and you can click on this and it'll take you to this thread. But he gives you a formula on how exactly to calculate if a guest post is something you should buy or something you should pass on and stuff like that. It's great content as usual from him, and you can read that right there in the blog post as well. And obviously the math is speculative, but it's consistent and so on. So what pages should you build links at? He tells you, that's a question I get a lot. Should I build it to my home page, my blog, my inner page, my about page, or whatever? And he gives you some information on how to do that and basically prioritize pages that are going to have the most effect. Duh, right? Orphan guest post, he tells you how to make guest posts more effective. He talks about the kind of content that the guest post should have. He talks about bad niche neighborhoods and things like that, how you want to avoid guest posts that are, I won't say these words, but you get the idea. And then he goes in to cover what he believed to be 5 of the best guest post services on Legiit. So the first one, and it's important to point out that this isn't exactly a link service. He does the outreach and then finds the links for you and then you pay the actual site. But this is Authority Rank. It's guest post service. I've used this one myself. In fact, I've used all of the ones on here today myself. But that's this one. Basically, what he does is he'll do the outreach. It'll be in their niche in the country. It'll have good DR. He'll give you the list and where to go about paying them, and that's what you'll do. That's very unusual in my experience. Most people just sell you the link, but this guy actually sells you how to reach out to them and pay them directly for the link. And it's an extra step, and it's a bit of a pain in the butt, but it's also a good link. That way you know that it's legitimately a blog, and you can see it before you actually pay for it. So I think that's a great idea. I think it's a great deal. I've been tempted to do a service like that myself. I just, I only have so much bandwidth, and their system is fast. $80 a link is very reasonable. So check that one out. Let's go ahead. And if there are any questions about any of these as we go through, let me know, and I will do my best to endeavor to answer them. But I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the chat. That is Authority Rank. And go ahead and show that on screen. So, but yeah, this was a great service. I tried it, I want to say in early 2021, and then one other time since. Where is it? Yeah. You can see David Holgate uses it quite a bit, Barry Page. I know I have it. I know I used it before. Doormat, I know who that is. I won't say his name out of respect. It's probably on this page. Yeah, there it is. Very patient, put together a good list of links. Thank you. I say patient because I was not good at responding to the ones that he would provide me. So yeah, it's a great service. It's a unique service. You'll get some good links, and you'll get to decide how much you want to pay for them. So lots of industries. So check that one out. That's Authority Rank, and these are in no particular order, but that was one of the ones that Charles picked as well. So yeah, I guess let's just move on. The next one is me. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because I'm not a pompous ass. He did give a disclaimer, so I'm glad he did that because I actually asked him not to include me because, it's me and advantages. So this is the service. He tells you a little bit about it. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this one, but, we have a lot of reviews. We've worked with a lot of big agencies, a lot of clients, and you can see it's a good service. I don't want to get into it, but what's that, like right around 500 reviews? So there's that one. I guess I'll go ahead and put that in the chat as well. And then we'll move on to the next one. All right, the next one is one of the best hidden secrets on Legiit, in my opinion. Let me zoom out a bit because it's too zoomed in. There we go. This one is Link Delta, and this is by a guy named Angelo. And Angelo, I actually convinced to start selling guest posts on Legiit after I did a consulting call with him maybe 2 years ago, and I've used it a few times since then. It's expensive service. It's like $177 a link, but they're really, really good. It's genuine outreach, and I say that because that's important, because sometimes people have a list. He's literally doing the outreach for you, so it takes longer, but you're going to get some really, really nice links. You can take a look at the service. Thumbnail is not the greatest, but whatever. He writes some good copy on here as well. I had a client in the, we'll call it the Cheech and Chong niche for a while, that he helped me find some really powerful links for. And it did really well. He's very meticulous. He is very, the quality is just good. Like, I mean, I need to get him to update that, but I don't really know what to say. They were like legitimate links on, like, not even blog sites, but sites with a blog that were super relevant. And anybody who's ever worked in the Cheech and Chong niche, pot is what I'm talking about. So in case that's unclear to you youngsters, this was a really great service. Like I say, they're expensive, but the juice is worth the squeeze. If you want someone that's, like I said, really a hidden gem here on Legiit that can get you some really, really powerful links for, that will be ROI based, like Charles talked about, this is a great one. And apparently, I'll read this. The owner of this service, Angelo, has been a passionate student of mine for many years and has consistently improved his knowledge and service offerings. So Charles knows this dude personally. He's learned from Charles, so it makes sense that he would do the kind of links that Charles likes. But yeah, that's the next one. That is, his name is Link Delta. Did I share that in the chat yet? No. So we'll share that one. Enjoy seeing your site stuck on page 2, then don't buy these guest posts. I think I told him to put it that way. So that's a great service. It's really, really underrated, and check it out. That's really all I can say about that one. We'll move on. The next one, this one is unique in that he doesn't recommend a particular service, but the vendor in general. And what I like about this vendor, because I've used him a couple times too, is that for the most part, he tells you exactly what site your link is going to be on. So Global Brands Magazine and so on. And he has some really nice interior design, impressive interior design, DA45. I think used that one. I know I've used some home improvement ones. But what I like about these is it's exactly, exactly what site you're buying them on. And, they're expensive, but they're not super expensive. So, I mean, let's take a look at just one in general. Let's take a look at this one. See, this one's on metapress.com, drenic.com, zado.com. He literally links to the sites that he's going to get you a link on. So you know exactly what you're going to get. So there's really no reason to ever be unhappy, unless he just doesn't deliver, which has not been the case. So I don't know. They're powerful links. They're good content. If you are, especially in the home niche and law niche, and I guess there's some addiction niches and some others, but you're really going to get some good quality stuff here for what I think is a pretty reasonable price. Lawlid.com, benchlaws.com. So if you're in the law niche, that's perfect for you. And I don't know what else to say. These are just really powerful. They're really good. He has a wide variety of them, and he's another one that's not as well known as he really should be. Let me get some water real quick. And like I said, it isn't one specific service recommendation, and they start around 50. They're in the high DRDA range. So I don't know. That's what I got for you there. I'll stick that in there. And Charles, we'll cover that in a minute. So there's that one. And next up is Rank Right. This was a legit featured service of the week, maybe 3 weeks ago. I used one of these links to actually rank Legiit itself for buy PBN links. I wonder if that's still number 1. And as you can see, it's still number 1 for buy PBN links. So, great job on that one, Priyank. I've already covered this before, so I don't know exactly what else I can say, but what I like about this is it's not necessarily a guest post or a niche edit. It's whatever the best link he can find for the metrics that he promises are. And these are just really, really powerful, really relevant, and you can see it's really well laid out sales page too. I don't actually even know how he did a table like that, to be honest. I'll come back to that question afterwards because it's not really related to what we're talking about. But I mean, this is a great service. It's you can see the case studies. He's going to actually be having a case study on the blog very soon as well. I did a call with him yesterday. I don't know what else to say. This is a great service. It's really powerful. It's another one that he chose as one of his things. It's exclusively guest post. The service has a variety of different link acquisition methods. They also have a vetting process that fits in line with mine, and while the links are on a slightly more expensive side for Legiit, it's well worth it if you're looking to buy a number of links to offset the risk factors with more diversification. So that one, I'll put that in the chat. That is Rank Right, and these are super powerful links as well. And oh shit. Whoops. Recently closed. I love the recently closed thing on Chrome. Alright, so that's that. Now he did do some honorable mentions as well. First of all is Velocity, SCOD, Velocity I guess is what he's going for, guest post service. I used this one myself a while back, and it was a really powerful link. It was in a health niche, and it was really a nice link. Not a bad price, roughly the same as mine. The traffic and DR is good. I used it for a health niche. I was very happy with it. The sales page has some formatting issues, but I don't really know how to say this is a good link other than that, you know what I mean? But this one was really powerful. You can see I used it, I don't want to say it was in like September. And you can literally see, hello Sumera, the metrics of the link I got. So yeah, you can see this was a powerful link I got. It was ranking for over 1 million keywords. It was on a fresh blog post. It wasn't on like a weird profile or anything like that. And it was a do follow link. So, I mean, that's really powerful. It was a health niche, so it's a hard niche. Yeah, that's a great link. It's he hasn't really done a lot of sales on Legiit. I think he's only done like 2 or 3, but I'm hoping after this more people will check it out because he does a great job. And that was in one of Charles's honorable mentions. So that's Velocity. And then the last, I think it's the last one, is Dave Links. This one especially is if you want Australian-based links, but in general he has several link building services. I bought one of these from my site Superstar SEO a long time back, and it was really powerful. It was basically some other dude's SEO site. It was like a real business SEO site, but it was a guest post on it. But he also has where is it? Australian guest posting service. So if you need like a specific, .com.au, this is a really powerful link too. It's real outreach, it's real sites, it's real powerful sites, it's real relevant sites. And if you need Australian guest posts, this is who you want to go to. It's Dave Links. He's had, 15, 16, right there, 16 completed orders. I love his old school thumbnails too. But yeah, I mean, this is an underappreciated service too, so check that one out. I'll just drop the whole profile in there. We'll wrap up the blog post, and then I'll take any questions if there are any. So vetting the links, basically this is him showing you how he went about vetting the links. Real sites, no PBNs or Web 2.0, the site content quality, domain and or page level relevancy, the Wayback Machine history, metrics and referring domains, the brand entity. That's important, the no right for us type things, no recent traffic hits or algorithmic drops, and the links are do follow. Once you pass these criteria, that you're passing on relevancy and trust signals. Basically, this is what you want to look for in a guest post. So, link velocity. If you're actively building or looking to build a large number of guest posts at your site, I'd plan it out to look at drip feed the links. Otherwise, you can quickly get unnatural. So that's important to know. I get asked that question quite a bit. There's a great answer to it. So link velocity, basically do a pattern that's not too much but not too little. Excuse me. And then he just kind of wraps it up and gives some final thoughts, and there you go. So those are the 8 best guest post services on Legiit according to industry expert Charles Floate, Authority Rank, me, Link Delta, again very underrated one, Tone, who has a wide variety, Rank Right, who I use literally on Legiit itself. Honorable mentions for VELSEOITY. I don't know how to pronounce that. I know it's velocity, but And Dave Links. And again, here is this post. Share it, read it, consume it, enjoy it. Sound like a commercial or something. And if you want to see more of what Charles has used for Legiit, you can come up here to Influencer Picks and click on Charles's picks. And you can see, pick a couple of mine. Sackett, he's got Serp above, Freddie Edmonds, Usman, Logo Service, Jeff, Serpwolf. You got Ideal Mike, you got Sam, who is on or was a little while ago, and Christopher Benitez, who is a great writer here on Legiit as well. So those are some of his picks. If you want to check those out, you can do that too. He'll get an affiliate commission from that, as do all our influencers. No, that's not it. There we go. So that's it. That's what I had for you today. Let's see. Where's the post? Did I do it again? What are they? So there you have it. Get the most out of guest posts with Charles Floate. Let me hop back on camera and see if there's any questions. All right. Any questions on that? Did you guys enjoy that? Everybody's being a little quiet, so let me know if you have any questions about that, or if you want any questions about anything else, or if you enjoyed that. If you're going to go check that out, if you're going to check out any of those services, somebody literally say something. Shannon says, thanks for doing this. Very helpful. Thank you, Shannon. Always a pleasure. There was a question about Google Maps a ways back. What do you recommend? This is from Nice Taiga. What do you recommend for service area business no address? I mean, you just have to do all the same stuff. It sucks that you can't list your address. Hopefully you have an address that you can list on your citations and things like that. That's going to help. Beyond that, you just have to help build out your radius with Google News posts, optimizing the Google site, the Google business, things like that. If you have a more specific question, I can answer it, but there's a lot that you need to do, and I don't know exactly what you need help with. So if you just clarify just a little bit. Twowski says, informative, how can you rank your service on Legiit? You need to come up here to courses and go to make money. And you need to go to this, how to make money on Legiit. And then you need to watch all of it, to be perfectly honest. But you also need to stop worrying about algorithms and start worrying about marketing. But then you need to, this video here covers the Legiit algorithm. Yeah, if you can just clarify that question a little bit, Nice Tiger, like, what do you need help with specifically? Like, it's too broad of a question to answer directly, Interesting that you can use these guest post services for legit services. I hadn't thought of doing that. Yeah, I mean, we used it for a category page because it doesn't make sense for us to target individual services, but we used it on this page. Looking for, so see, okay, that helps. Check, I mean, there's a lot that you need to do, but check out, if you want to expand your grid, let me find it. Why does it do that? I need to figure out how to remove the LastPass from this search box because it drives me nuts. Anyhow, 1 second. So the service I would recommend is this one. Well, I mean, if you just want one, this will help. Talk to him about how to structure it properly. But if you want a DFY service, then this cat, I've heard he has something that can help. Where is it? Right here. Lots of sites get hacked. That's not their problem. Oh, you can't see my screen. Fuck's sake. Yeah, this is, if you want, just, where'd it go? Yeah, if you want just like a one service that can help and you're already doing well. Man, whenever I do a live stream, it just kills my bandwidth. This will help. Talk to him about how to properly structure it, but I got some great results doing this from Randy. But then if you want kind of a DFY service, this guy I've heard has a service. So let me drop both of those in the chat. And we are going to have to wrap up a little bit before, earlier than usual, because I just remembered that I have a call at 4 o'clock. So we'll have to drop off in about, I don't know, around 1:45. So I want to catch my breath. So those are a couple that can probably help. So if you have a specific question, I can answer that too. But the message those particular freelancers and they'll hook you up. Dude, I literally already answered what you need to do. Please just do that, okay? Go watch the videos instead of expecting me to spoon feed it to you. It's completely free. Make money. Free course, how to make money on Legiit. And it's the last time I'm going to answer this for you. But just go through this course. Stop worrying about algorithms and start worrying about promoting your service. But also, there is a, where is it? A video in here on the Legiit algorithm. So don't ask me again. Go watch this course and then do what it says. That's how you get the answer to that question. Nice Tiger says, thank you. My pleasure. Happy to help. Yeah, this is the course. Just make money, how to make money on Legiit. Literally a free course right here on Legiit. You don't even have to leave the site. It goes into everything I've done to generate the, let me just show you. Yeah, I have it myself. I believe I do anyway. I mean, I made the course myself, so. Yeah. You can literally watch it right here on Legiit. You go to course. And it has everything you need. So just go through the course and stop asking me that question. And it's everything I've done to generate $2.2 million in sales on Legiit that I've withdrawn almost $2 million of. So, yeah. Just go through that. Ooh, Asher says thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, we got about 5 minutes left, and then we're going to call it a day. Anything else you'd like me to get into? Did you enjoy this presentation? Was it helpful? Will you go check? Be sure to follow Charles on Twitter at Charles_SEO. And you'll get some great knowledge there. It's all free. And he'll be doing more posts for us in the future. And I'll see what I can do to wrangle him onto a live stream as well. So, no promises on that, though. I haven't talked to him about it. Yeah, so let me know. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and wrap up now. Hey. All right, guys, if there's nothing in the next minute or two, I'm going to call it a day. People are dropping off. I know it's Friday. Everybody wants to get into the weekend. I am going to go run another mile after work, as if there's ever such a thing when you own your own businesses. And then I have a call at 4 o'clock. And then I'm going to get into my weekend too. So I think that's it. I'm rambling. All right, guys, have a great day. Check out the blog post. Check out Legiit. Check out the channel. We'll be back. Do the things. The likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribes. It helps out the channel, whichever channel you're watching it on. And we'll be back next week with something else. And I may have a video this weekend because I haven't done the video for this week's featured service of the week yet either. So check that out too. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend. And most importantly, figure out what you want out of life and go out and get it, because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to the world. You have a responsibility to bring it to as many people as you can. So have a great weekend. I appreciate you. Peace.